Hey, what's up everybody? HTG Brian back with some more LEGO 2K Drive. That's right, we're going to go ahead and swoop up all of the rocket jetpacks scattered throughout Big Butte County. We're also going to ring off a trophy achievement called Jett-Setter, and the only complaint I have about this particular mission is the fact that they used a mushroom for the rocket jetpack completion. That's a little bit odd. But anyways, there are 13 of them scattered throughout. We do have quick links down below, as Thumbie is quickly reminding us of right now. And if you've been following along, you might remember we just got done picking off all the weeds in old Big Butte Town. And now we're going to go ahead and jump into the map and check out our location. Now we have got all of the filters off so that we can only see the fast travels. And we're going to go to the upper right fast travel point. Now, if you have not located this one yet, simply drive up to that location and it should spawn on your map. And then we're going to go ahead and get this a-getting. So the first rocket jetpack is actually behind us up on this mountaintop. And there is a little fella that's got a quick little note that I wanted to point out real quick because it's sort of relevant to what's going on here. Now, he's actually going to point out that there are some rainbow bricks around here. Now, most of the rainbow bricks, well, not most of them. There are 50 rainbow bricks scattered throughout. A ton of them are tied into these jetpacks, as well as a bunch of the bucks. As you can see, there were 3 more leading to a rainbow brick, and I'm going to go ahead and pass those by for now. They will likely be the final collectible that we grab here in Big Butte County. So simply swoop up, grab the old jetpack, take it for a quick spin, grab a few bucks if you're into that, and then we're off to the next one. So there are 13 of these scattered throughout, and the way that I do it is that I actually target the general location on the map and make my way towards that location, and then once I get there, I actually get precisely on the rocket, and we'll go ahead and remove my marker and give you guys a quick heads up of where I is. So I wanted to do it this way versus like the point and shoots where we kind of just show you on the map where it is and then we get it, mainly because there's driving that is required to get to a lot of these. And again, I'm just simply grabbing the jetpack and a few bucks and I'm out of there, missing out on a rainbow brick. Now, fun fact for you as we target jetpack number 3, I accidentally got a rainbow brick, and I'll show you where it is so you guys can avoid it as well. But it's basically hiding under a picnic table in some rough terrain that I thought was just free and clear, but nope, it wasn't. And sadly, I had like 7 or 8 of the jetpacks, so I had to start all over. But luckily, I had a good save to revert to, and this video is pretty much flawless because of the restart. So there we go. We got number 3 up top here. This one's really simple. In fact, you might have already taken this one out as it's right by where we unlocked the jetpacks to begin with. But as you guys might remember, we skipped on over it so we could have it all nice and secure in one video go. All right, don't forget to jump as you boost out there to grab that jetpack. And of course, I'm going to miss another rainbow brick just because we want to save those all for the final video, right? So, all right, jetpack number 4. We've got it marked on our map, and we are out of here. There are almost all of these up on rooftops or some sort of high-rise cliff because you need to use the rocket pack to gain higher distance or longer distance. And so they all just sort of rest up high, looking down below. So this one is a little bit of a doozy. We got a real big one here in a minute where we got to loop up all the way around and around and around and around and around, and it's all the way up. It's kind of a crazy pathway, and I will apologize in advance for my lack of straightforwardness on it, but you'll see in a minute. All right, we got all the way up top here. We're going to take a quick peek at the map, make sure we knows where we is. And again, this one leads to another rainbow brick. And those are going to be fairly tough to get, I think, once we get to that point. Mainly because half of the bucks that guide you to it are going to be missing. But also because some of them are pretty hard up high to get. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll be better at the jetpack by that time, because I was a little bit of a noob. Alright, so this next one is arguably one of the harder ones to find. It's simple to grab once you get there, but the pathway there, and especially the route I take, is not the greatest. Now, if you're looking at your map again, if you were to pop it up and look where the marker was placed, there is actually a white or dirt road pathway that leads all the way up there. But you got to go all the way on the other side of this giant mountain to find it. And you'll know you're close when you get by the weeds that we already took down, or you're by the donut shop that's over kind of by the water side there. There's a little bit of a river running through, and we're going to go ahead and take that pathway right behind it to go all the way to the top. Now, I know I already mentioned that this is not my best take. I get all the way to my waypoint marker, which is in the right direction. However, I still have a case of, which way do I go? Which way do I go? So I take a minute to kind of evaluate the situation, and I continue to go up. That's the most important fact that you can follow in this part, is that you want to keep going up and around and around and up. And the goal is to get all the way to the cliff up there. In fact, you can see the bucks and the actual rocket pack right above me. But the way to get up there is actually by following the road all the way up and around. And eventually, you sort of climb slowly. It's like a big spiral staircase kind of a thing. You go all the way up and around, and eventually you make it to this spot where you have a death-defying jump. Be careful, otherwise you'll plummet to your doom. But we'll go ahead, and now we're officially all the way up at the top. So my marker was close, but not quite right on it. We're going to go ahead and take a leap of faith and jump all the way over there. Boy, I almost snapped that rainbow brick. And for what it's worth, if you guys happen to grab them, don't feel like you failed or anything like that. Just simply try to document that or write it down somewhere so that when you're getting all 50 of those later, you know which one you got. All right, speaking of which one we got rocket pack number 6 popping up here. And after a long look at the map there, I guess I probably should have edited this out. Somewhere in there. What it was is when you're close enough to, like, if you're close to the waypoint that you want to go to, it won't let you place a marker. So I was struggling with that. So, hey, there's another donut shop. Not the one I referenced the previous jetpack, but another one. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and try to find that origin to get up there again. And really, I'm just looking for the dirt road. Oh, there's the donut shop I was talking about. All right, so back up the road we go. And you might remember, as we were looking for the last jetpack, we happened to notice one on a lower cliff's edge. That's the one we're after right now. This one does not require going all the way up like the previous one, but just about a third or maybe halfway up. This one's kind of tucked in around the corner here on the side. Yep, there we go. It's behind a gate there for an on-the-go task. So here we go. We've officially removed our marker. We're cliffside overlooking the road here, running east and west. And we'll go ahead and take that giant leap of faith and boost away, grabbing a few bucks. I like money. And, of course, we're avoiding that rainbow brick up there. Feel free to grab it, though, if that's something that you're interested in. All right, the next one's actually really close. It's at the tip of another off-road start there. And look at this. This one's actually kind of cool. You know you're close if you got the big, giant air turbines. That's right. They're the power-generating turbines. Now, this one also has a spicely sprocket, no, a silver sprocket that's going to be sitting right next to it. I carefully avoid it as I take a quick peek at the map and grab that booster, and we are out of there. Now, you can see there was another rainbow brick up there. So again, just proving that a lot of these jetpacks are going to be required in order to hit those rainbow bricks. But we wanted to do this one separately, mainly because there's a trophy/achievement for it, but also because that's how we decided to do it, to break up all the collectibles individually. Now, right here, there is a rainbow brick under a picnic table just to my right there. And I went blazing through that in my first attempt at capturing this video. So again, it's not the end of the world if you guys run into it, but as somebody who's trying to capture these methodically, I definitely needed and wanted to avoid those. So, all right, we've got the next jetpack location here. Again, it leads right on over to a rainbow brick. I'm going to leave a lot of those bucks to help guide me in. And we'll take a quick peek at the map and target number 9. All right, so if you haven't noticed, we've sort of been just kind of zigging and zagging, working our way down from the northeast corner to the southwest corner. Now, this one is up on the high mountainside again, and I'm going to recommend you go to the far right side of this giant mountain, as it's going to be the quickest way to get up there. Going left works too, however, it takes a heck of a lot longer to get up here. All right, watch out for the moose on the groin. That's right, the moose on the groin. The cows on the ground, the moose on them. Ah, it's from a movie. Anybody know what movie that's from? I'd be pretty impressed if you dropped a comment down below with the accurate movie title. All right, this one, again, cliffside. We're going to jump and avoid a bunch of them buckaroonies because it does lead to another collectible, which did look like a rainbow brick, but there may have been an experimental battery there too. All right, this next one is going to be just left of the main city in the middle here. And of course, you could use any of these fast travel points to get to and from, but we want to get as much mileage on our cars as possible, so we're avoiding that. Now, also, it took us right to where we needed to go by not teleporting there, so that's also a benefactor too. All right, this one is up on the mountain, looking right at the, basically from the south side, looking at the town. The bucks go off to the hard right, leading into what is likely another collectible, but of course, we've skipped that for now. All right, we're riverside now. Hopefully you bought your swimming shorts because we's about to take a little dip. That's right. Out for a dip, are you, bud? We indeed are. Actually three. The next three are all in the water-based areas. So this one's pretty simple. Get to that giant mountain in the middle of the water. Up at the top is going to be the leap of faith, guiding you all the way over to what looks like another rainbow brick. And of course, we're going to pump the brakes, hit the U-turn edge, and turn around and ride all the way down south here in the old water. Again, sunscreen is definitely appreciated. We're going to go ahead and follow it right here. This one's really simple. You can already see the bucks floating around there and the jetpack on the side of the mountain. And look at that. Off to the left, you can see yet another one. So we got 12 and 13 right on our fingertips here. Pretty simple to grab them both. And, you know, surprisingly, they were stacked really close to each other. I'm surprised they didn't have one a little further down in, like, the southeast corner. Like, if I was a collectible distributor, like, if I was one of the developers deciding where things went, you know, I would definitely scatter them out a little more evenly, but that's just me, right? Probably why I'm not a video game developer. All right, the last and final one, like we already showed you, is right behind across the river here. You got to go a little bit further down the river to kind of hang a U-turn and pull yourself up onto the cliffside. And again, I was having trouble documenting the spot because I was a little too close to it already. So there it is, right above us. We're going to go ahead and spiral our way back to the top. You know what I like? My favorite spiral? Spiral ham. I like ham. All right, last one. We'll go ahead and take a nice jump and collect our trophy / achievement, depending on which platform you're playing on. We're on the PlayStation 5, so booyakasha! We got them all, and the rocket packs are finished. All right, that was a pretty cool little landing there. Nailed it! And guys, that is going to do it. All of the rocket jetpacks have been accumulated. We've got, well, looks like we got a nice chunk of XP for doing that as well. And look at that, all 13 of 13. We even got 68 of those bucks. All right, next up is likely going to be the silver sprockets, but you'll have to wait and see. That's going to do it for me, guys. As always, until next time. Don't forget to check us out on social media, HappyThumbsGaming.com. Oh, yeah. So